Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks, we're coming into you on this Thursday. Hope everybody's doing good. Pat Malone, how are you?
I'm hanging in there, Stephen. How are you doing?
Well, not too good this morning. Yep.
What's the problem?
Do you hear that laugh? Do you hear that laugh?
That's Sherry's
the
there.
Right? Yeah, Sherry, she's already started on me already.
He's still trying to recover from last Thursday, Patrick.
Golly. If you noticed over my shoulder back here, I am dark MAGA now. Make America great again. You see that hanging on the wall up there, my big sweatshirt my daughter bought me? She loves me. Make America great again, dark MAGA. I am in the zone, baby. I am in the zone.
If you put anything else on that wall's going to collapse.
I love it, man. I got vote Trump, March Peacefully, and now
and Bill Clinton.
And Bill Clinton holding the cigar. Why do they have a cigar in his hand? I don't understand that, but they do. What are you laughing about over there?
I can understand Bill Clinton with it.
Who we got with us this morning?
Well, we got John Bandy and Carl Maxwell. I forgot your name.
Carl.
Everybody knows.
And Carl.
Sorry, Carl.
After all these years.
Yeah.
It just went bye-bye. No, we're going to have a little conversation about the event this Saturday. We've got the Welcome Home Tribute to All Who Serve Veterans event happening at Western Carolina Regional Airport on Saturday, October 26th. And this has been a long time in the plan, and it takes us about a year to plan this every year.
It's going to be good.
It does.
It's going to be good. Yep. I reckon before we get to that, I reckon they had a passenger fell off a Allure of the Seas ship, one of the cruise lines.
Was he fishing off the back of the
Allure
boat like
of
you
the
were trying to do?
Seas. I don't know. I'm just contemplating. You know, I do that sometimes. I think a little bit. I figure and all that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking that she was wearing a Make America Great shirt again.
Was it a he or a she? You said he.
I don't know. Woman, it said. And I think she's wearing a Make America Great shirt. And I think that was the cause.
Or was her husband on the boat?
Probably not, because this was the reason I'm thinking that she probably had some kind of a Trump thing, because this was actually a Taylor Swift themed cruise.
Oh my gosh.
Taylor Swift themed
It took a
cruise.
long time to get to the punchline on that one.
Yeah, well, I got Sherry in here, and she keeps talking.
Shut up, Stephen.
See? I'd say there's some
Just trying
collusion.
to keep you in line, Stephen.
Some
Trying
collusion.
To keep you focused on the subject at hand.
Don't you know that would be so much fun to go on a cruise, and then you get there and you realize that it's a Taylor Swift themed cruise?
Well, I think you'd know that up front.
Maybe she just jumped overboard. Like, I can't take no more. I'm done.
Sharks and all.
I'll just go. Maybe the good Lord will send a whale to eat me and spit me out somewhere.
I shouldn't say anything bad about Taylor, I guess, because I couldn't name one song she sings.
I'm proud of you.
Not my style of music at
That's
all.
what I'm saying. But what if you did? What if you showed up and then it's like, oh, this is a Taylor Swift themed cruise, and you'd be like,
Don't they tell you that sort of thing up front when you buy your tickets?
well, some people like me don't read the fine print.
Exactly.
Yeah, we just look at the price of the ticket. Like,
She
dang,
needs
this
to
is the
learn how
cheapest
to
one.
put on makeup. Lipstick, especially. Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh. Have you ever seen looks like a, I don't know, clown maybe. Or
Yeah.
Are you a closeted Taylor Swift fan?
Are you?
Yeah, right. Yeah. No.
You know a lot about her
Are you
makeup.
a
I'm just
Swiftie?
asking.
You can't miss it.
John's a Swiftie. John's a Swiftie.
I'm not going there.
Oh, Lord.
Maybe we need to change the music lineup for Saturday. You know, we've got some
Oh,
music
Lord
playing. We can throw
mercy.
some Taylor Swift.
What
in there
is
for
it,
you,
Taylor?
John.
Puddin', I know you're a big Taylor Swift fan. What's the song she sings?
Not really a fan, but Shake It Off.
Well, Shake It Off. There you go.
I've never heard. I couldn't name one single song.
I couldn't either. I don't even know if he's telling me the truth or not, but I'm going to go with it. Anyway. Now, we got the big veterans event coming up this Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Asking everybody out there, if you got a hot rod car or something like that, come on out, bring it, because we got a car show. You got planes, cool planes that's going to be there. If you, I guess you can bring your plane. Do a fly in.
If you got a plane, fly it in.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot of fun. This is a free event. We do it every year. I don't. I'm just there doing what they tell me to do. These two guys right here has been doing this how many years?
This is our 6th annual.
And they're saying it's getting out of hand, but I think it's great. Yeah, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
It is.
And we're
We've had
back. We're
some
back
years.
at the airport. Back at the airport. That is a huge thing. Back at the airport, so that's going to be good. Anyway, what is going on, Miss Sherry Raines? We've got this thing coming up this weekend. I know everybody's interested in the planes.
Well, I have had a number of. I'm gonna let Carl speak to that. I've had a number. Billy Godfrey, in fact, texted me, and I'm sorry, Billy, I didn't text you back. I was covered up that day. But real quick, I want to just mention some things, and I hope you guys appreciate this. We need to thank these sponsors. We had some tremendous sponsors this year that have made this event as good as it's going to be. I mean, Ivy Funeral Home, of course, we always want to thank them. They've been the sponsor from the day one, from the first event. But Titan Aviation Fuels donated all the fuel.
Oh, yeah, that's a big deal, y'all.
And Chris Williams, the airport manager, made that happen. We want to thank him. Cherokee County Tourism Development Authority, the town of Murphy, big donation there. Murphy Electric, Blue Ridge Mountain Electric, Cherokee County Government, Wells and West, Gerard's Automotive, the town of Andrews, Phoenix Roofing, Peachtree Broadband Fiber. All those folks donated. And, you know, Ronnie Maxwell, who has been a faithful donor every year, came by and dropped off a check. IOI, and then the Petroleum Association, he actually donated all the oil for the planes, which was another huge cost. And BIPE Inc., all those folks donated, and we had some smaller individual donations, so if I've left anybody out, please forgive me. So, Carl, planes, that's been a big question I've been getting.
The
planes.
I want to say one thing about the fuel. Do you remember our meetings back in probably July or August? We were seriously discussing canceling this event this year because we didn't think we were going to make it.
Well, the fuel was the biggest
The fuel
concern,
was the
yeah,
biggest
for sure.
thing, and Titan stepped up. We thought if we could get them to pay half, we could probably do the event,
Mm-hmm.
and they stepped up and paid all of it, and shocked me. That is tremendous.
Well, and that's the fuel depot they now have at the airport, thanks to Chris Williams again, so they
Yes.
can fuel up those military planes that are coming in. So,
And he's getting a lot of
Right.
them, a lot of jet traffic.
all right, we need to know the planes, Carl.
Okay.
That's been the hot question.
Okay. Coming from Liberty Foundation in Douglas, Georgia, we are getting a C-47. It has flown in Normandy. We've had it before years ago, but it's since been refurbished. And we are also getting P-51, Old
That's
Crow.
Steven.
What are you pointing at me for?
That's the one you like.
When you said Old Crow, we looked at you.
Well, that was Packy, actually, because he realized it was named after cheap liquor.
Could be.
And then we're going to get a Huey that actually flew in Vietnam. And Jim Coleman found this from another guy after all these years, and it was refurbished. And Jim Coleman is going to fly that up here, and
That'll
we're
be
going to
great.
get to meet him, and he has got a great story. See, I mean, you could take all day listening to him.
Well, I
He-
wanted to mention, you know, we've talked about a number of planes over the past few months, and I want people to understand that some of the things that we thought we were going to be able to have had to step away because they're helping with the hurricane relief. That's
Right.
still going on. So,
Right.
The VA bus, the PTSD
Yep.
bus from the VA is unsure. I would guess probably not
right.
because of the hurricane.
And we would ask people just to be understanding. The same with the Blackhawks, which I was really looking forward to. Probably not going to see those. Those are active duty machines that are
Correct.
that are in service up there
That are
for the
working.
They're working right now. So just be understanding that we're trying to help our neighbors up north, and we have to.
But there's going to be some cool stuff
Yes,
there.
yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Steven's going to bring a car.
I'm bringing the truck. How about yours? Where's your truck at? Oh, it's broke as usual. That's every time. I'm gonna go back and look at the interviews over the years while you're here, and every time I say, well, we got the transmission tore
It's
out.
not my truck.
Oh, the motor blowed up here.
It's not my truck.
My
No,
truck
he
will be
was
there.
rebuilding the motor, and yes, he just blew up his transmission a few weeks ago.
Well, I'm bringing one of my trucks. So
Okay, well, if it runs all the way out there and
it'll
back,
run.
that'll be good.
It'll run. It's
Last time there was a puddle, it looked like a rainbow.
no, I'm not gonna bring that one.
Hey, some other stuff going on. We're going to have some good food trucks out there. Papa Cash is coming, the Ark, Dragon Ass Barbecue, Honeybug Barbecue, Frankie's Doghouse. And every one of the food trucks has agreed to honor a food voucher that John Bandy will issue.
Yep.
Every veteran with proof of service that walks through our gates will get that food voucher and raffle ticket.
raffle
So
ticket.
tell them, John, about the raffle that we've got going on. Is this for veterans only?
This raffle, This is the first year we've done this, but I think it's going to be wonderful. Folks have stepped up and donated tremendously. Prizes, I guess you could call it, that we're going to be giving away. We're going to try to get Stephen and Sherry to announce, okay, folks, and give these folks due coverage, you know. But Harris Valley Rivers Casino is only one. Excuse my voice right now. I think I'm getting old. Harris Landing Cafe, Murphy Walmart, Jackie Jones Quick Lane in Hayesville, Mason Tractor, Scenic Flight by Galen Trull. He's going to actually give a certificate or whatever it is for a couple to go an hour. I think
it's an hour. I believe it is.
That's a good flight.
And that's just fall foliage. What better time could you do it?
For
you know,
sure.
so that's going to be a good one. And then Bob's Bears. Now, I don't know if you've seen those things or not.
They're
but
so cute.
They're cute. But they're heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to have one.
So they're carved. He's got 2 carved bears that we're going to be giving away that day. So to be clear, this raffle's not you're going to have to buy a ticket. You're going to get a free ticket.
Oh, yeah. The
And
veterans
then
get a free
Stephen
ticket.
or myself will be calling those ticket numbers. Probably me because Stephen can't read, but we'll be calling those ticket
If
numbers
y'all give me
throughout,
$20 while I'm there, I'll call the number.
throughout the day, and you'll be able to win some of this stuff. There's a pretty good pile over there.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, this event is free to the public, but the veterans only get the food vouchers and the tickets for the drawing.
Correct.
Well, there is one I just thought of that we've left off here.
Well, I asked you.
Mason, I know it. You did, and that just it's not it.
I got Mason Tracy.
It is. There it is.
You said it.
Hey, told you. I was
Give me
getting
my
old.
paper back.
Okay, I can't even read. I went to Tomato school, but yeah, Mason Tractor. That's a good
Yeah.
one. They gonna. There's a saw, a pruning saw.
Yeah, it's a nice saw.
Plus all kind of caps and all this type
Yep.
of thing, and
A lot of
Anyway.
support for this event, and not just in a lot of it is coming out of Hayesville, and we appreciate them. And I think Harris' donation was a free night at the casino hotel
Plus
and,
dinner,
and
wasn't
then
it?
they
Dinner for
had,
two.
and then we had dinner for 2 also donated. So
yeah, that's wonderful.
yep.
I mean, they're just these people have stepped up. You know, we ask them. Yeah, I want to be part of that.
Oh, and we need to mention we've got a great sound guy coming out, Bert Zimmerman, who's going to run our sound. But we need to mention the choir, who's going to be doing some patriotic tunes for us, including the national anthem.
Yep.
Carl's going to be doing that flag folding ceremony, and they're going to be singing the anthem during that, I believe.
Well, Carol Moss, who is the choir, I guess she is a choir director, but she teaches music
Right.
in the elementary schools in Cherokee County. And she and Jennifer from Andrews are going to combine their choir, high school and elementary together, do the national
So these are the
anthem.
Andrews kids, right?
Yeah, Andrews
Yep.
and Murphy. And they're going to do a medley of military song, that type of thing. They're great. They're
Yep.
good. It's good to have the kids. But I want the kids there because this, folks, is an educational type thing. Come on out. Because
Oh, and they love the planes. They
Oh,
do.
yeah.
They get a
They
big
can
kick out
go
of
in
it.
and look at
Stephen was
those.
out there with one little boy the year before last, and they were both trying to get in the plane. Yeah, it was a little embarrassing. Stephen got stuck.
yeah, you'll be.
I got in there first. Though.
He was pushing that kid out.
Yeah, he slapped the kid. No, he didn't.
I just pushed him down. I'm old. He's young. He's got time.
These folks that bring these planes in now, they will tell you history of that plane.
Yep.
I mean, it'll just kind of knock your socks off
Yep.
what they tell you.
Yep.
These kids need to hear that. Plus the flag folding that we're going to have in the opening ceremony. These kids, some of them have never seen this
Yeah.
before, and what it means, that flag.
It's very interesting. I'm not kidding you, and it's actually it's touching. I mean, really, when you
It
see
can
all-
be.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
can be.
We got a great speaker coming in, Warren Dupree, who's a retired sergeant. Had a number of deployments, just a tremendous career. He's a great speaker. Carl got him lined up to speak for us for a few minutes. And let's not forget Dana Pash and Rick over there. They've done a tremendous job pulling together vendors for the veteran stand-down area. She always does a tremendous job.
Always.
So if you're a veteran out there and you have, whatever your need might be, you can talk with Dana. She may have something there for you, but you'll also be able to talk to her about services that are available. So don't miss the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Well, now y'all always have what do y'all call it? Stand down.
Stand down.
Stand down area, and what's some of the stuff that's in that?
Oh, generally she brings in blankets and coats and socks and jackets and most of this is all new stuff. It's donated stuff of something household items even I've seen there, all kinds of things.
Yep.
You just go through there and brown. My wife goes through and she comes out with a sack full of stuff.
Yeah, I know how that is.
So, and then her sister's right behind her, and then now they go back home and they spread it out. Look here what I got. Look here what it's interesting.
Right.
It's very,
But
very
usually a
interesting.
ton of good stuff. But most importantly to me is the fact that you got a lot of knowledge sitting there at that table with Dana and Rick. If you have questions about your VA pension or trying to get your VA situation straightened out, they're the folks that can help you. She's helped a ton of people.
That's a big deal too. That seems like that's a struggle. I don't understand why it's so hard.
Paperwork, right?
Exactly.
Paper
paperwork.
shuffle.
And that's why you need someone like Dana on your side, because she knows the paperwork. But we want this to be a fun day. Of course, it's about a serious subject in a lot of ways, but this is a fun day. We enjoy it every year. You got a bunch of donations on drinks, so we'll have drinks. And Mayfield ice cream's going to be there again, handing out. I ate a lot of ice cream last time.
Ice cream and then have a drink of water. You got to have water. You can't eat ice cream without water.
Milk, son, milk. You gotta have milk.
Milk. Did you see Stephen in those ice cream sandwiches year before last?
16 of them.
I didn't know anybody's counting. Who we got, Puddin'?
Oh, we got Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, I was wanting to know what time this thing starts and when it ends.
10 a.m.
Good point.
It's going to start at 10 a.m. and it'll run till 3 p.m. And we'll have stuff going on all day.
Yeah. You got a hot rod car, an airplane, or anything you can bring over?
No, all I got's my pickup.
That's all right. We'll find you a place to park. Don't wait till 10 o'clock to come, though. You won't get in probably. Going to be in line. But come earlier if you don't care.
I sure will.
And
Appreciate it.
bring all your kids with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bring all your kids with you. And the parking this year is not going to be, Sherry's not going to be doing the parking, so it should be a lot better than one year she did the parking. That was a disaster, buddy. I never seen so many mad people. In my
Well, let's be clear. John's telling people to come at 10. Come before 10 if you are bringing a motorcycle or a truck. Now, if you're just coming as a participant, wait till 10 o'clock because we're not going to be open until 10 for the public to walk through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate it.
All right.
Yep.
Let's jump to a break. We'll talk.
24.
All right, man. Thank you, man. Let's just jump to a break, and then we'll talk about the car show a little bit and some other stuff. And what did you say, Dragon? What was the name of the?
We've got 2 barbecue trucks coming. Dragon Ass Barbecue. They're located in Murphy, and they set up in Andrews a lot. And then Honeybug Barbecue is also going to be there. And then I've got the Ark, which is a big deal. Everybody loves them. It's Jamaican food.
Fixed to give away something here. What we got there, Puddin'?
Do I look like pudding to you?
Puddinette.
You're asking. Hey, I realized
Vanilla pudding.
I hadn't heard much from Patrick Malone. Did you leave us, Patrick, or you just couldn't stand it
No,
anymore?
I'm still here.
Do you hear
I'm-
what he's
I'm
calling
just
me?
listening. I'm just listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, the screen looks so much better with your face not on it.
On the big party on Saturday.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. And I want to mention, I'm going to talk about something that Packy gave me, but also on Saturday we're going to have helicopter rides. $50 to ride around in a helicopter this time of year. That is a deal. That is a deal. So be sure and get in line to do that. It'll be a lot of fun. So Packy handed me off. We've got some giveaways. Is this a giveaway or are we doing a question?
Yeah, we need to do a question. Pat,
I got a question. Go ahead.
all right.
What's the prize?
Well, I've got 2 prizes. I've got a free lunch from Smokin' Texan Food Truck, and I've got a free coffee from Conservative Grounds.
Yes, Conservative Grounds. They've got the White House. I mean the Oval Office set up in there, and you can get a white privilege card, or you can get a cup of coffee.
What's a white privilege card? What is that?
Well, it's a card. You just have to go down there and check it out.
All right.
Yeah.
So
it's very important.
I guess
have.
maybe we need 2 questions. We want to do 2 questions?
Okay, I got a couple of questions.
Well, we could do
Boy,
one
you
now
screwed
and
that
one,
up.
and one that. Who did?
You did.
Shut up. Why don't we
Okay,
do?
why
don't we do
prize
one?
we're giving away now?
Let's do Smokin' Texan Food Truck, the free lunch.
Okay, and the question for that is, what Disney movie had a prince named Charming in it?
But we're a conservative. We're a conservative radio show here, and you bring out Disney. Oh man! All right, give us a call 706-379.
I had to make the question simple.
There you go.
706. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? He's got. You coming down Friday? I know you're coming down to vote Friday. Can you stay over Saturday and go to this event?
I'm going to vote on Friday and Saturday, and probably stay over to vote on Monday again.
There you go.
Well, you can come by and see us then. Give us a call 706-379-9770. What they gonna win there?
We have got a free lunch from Smokin' Texan Food Truck. They are located over there every Saturday by Gracie's Food Market, which is at the end of the Blairsville end of Gumlog Road. They are serving Ivy log meat. So this free lunch will be for this Saturday and can be picked up between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m.
All right, we got a caller already.
We do. We got Chris Lee this morning.
Chris Lee. That's better than what's the other one? Grant.
I have no idea what you're talking
Chris Grant.
He don't either.
What you got? Grant, Chris Lee. I like
Mr.
that.
Lee, forgive Stephen. How are you this morning?
Good. How you guys doing?
See, it's a lady.
Well, you said Mr. I'm sitting here wondering.
I didn't say mister.
You did too. How are you this morning, young lady?
I'm doing good. Listening to you guys.
Yeah, you gonna come to the thing there Saturday?
I am. I've never been there, and I'll be there.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Come and speak to us. Come, yeah. I'll be the guy there that looks a lot like Brad Pitt.
Okay, I'll be the one that looks like Angelina.
There you go. Now you're talking.
Touche.
Yeah.
Oh.
What was the question, Pat?
The question was, what Disney movie has a prince named Charming in it?
Is it Cinderella?
It is Cinderella, and you are a winner, Chris.
Cool.
Yeah. What does she win?
She wins one free lunch from a Smokin' Texan Food Truck, and they did say it was going to be for this Saturday, but I think it could be any Saturday, and I'll clarify that.
Well, she's gonna be there.
Is the ticket here?
I have no idea. Do you know? Hey, Packy, where's the ticket?
That I don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll find out,
her
Chris.
name.
We'll
Get her
find out,
name,
Chris.
rank, and serial number over there.
I got her.
We'll see you. Definitely see you Saturday. Okay.
Okay. What was the name of the barbecue place?
It's Smokin' Texan, and it's a food truck. It's located over there by Gracie's Farmers Market,
Hold on.
which is at the end of Okay, so your free lunch coupon will be at the food truck, so it's will call. You don't have to come by here and look at Stephen Phillips.
Just show up and tell them your
You're
name.
welcome.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
She wouldn't mind. Daddy said it, Brad Pitt.
Smokin' Texas. You're kind of breaking up a little bit on your phone.
Yeah, that's Sherry. She breaks up all the time. She's just like that.
Okay, Smokin' Texas is a barbecue. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for calling.
Bye-bye.
We got her. There's another somebody coming. All right, well, let me ask you something. Okay, all you guys out there, and I know we got a lot of folks in this area that's got some hot rod cars, and hopefully they're listening, and hopefully they'll bring them over there because they're actually going to be a car and motorcycle show, right?
Yeah, there's going to be a display over there. And when you come into the airport, don't bring it into the main gate. We're going to have a gate open further down toward the Andrews direction that I believe Chris has got set up for all the vehicles to come in.
Correct.
So you don't get backed up with other folks trying to attend the event. So you'll just go past the main gate like you're going to Andrews. And on the right-hand side, there's going to be another gate open to those vehicles.
You
So
will
Stephen,
be directed where to go.
Yep. That'll be Carl.
Well, they had,
Wrong.
we had a big show last time.
We had the year before last when we had all those people, had like 13,000 people show up. We had, I don't know, over 200 cars and bikes, over 200 for sure.
Now, is the Cobra Club coming again?
I believe so. Billy's been texting me. Like I said, I failed to answer him. I just realized he texted me this morning, and I believe the Cobra Club's coming. Is your friend coming?
I don't got no friends.
You don't have, that's true.
I did before I started this radio show.
That's true.
What are you talking about?
Billy.
Bill? I don't know who you're talking about. Bill. I got to know a bunch of Bills.
Billy.
Billy. He's my lead guitar player.
All right, never mind then. Anyways, it's going to be a big time Saturday. We're looking forward to it, and we hope you come out. You'll get to meet the world famous Stephen Phillips.
And it don't cost you anything to bring your cars either, does it?
right.
You're not charging.
No,
anything.
It's all free.
Yeah, this is just static display, really, is what we're doing.
And so this will be cool, and y'all gonna be out there. I know, like that one year, one of the Cobra guys actually took his picture in front of the one of the antique planes, which was really cool. Yeah. She got the picture took with the plane in the background. Pretty awesome. Yeah.
You haven't forgotten anything about Saturday, fellas? Again, it's 10 to 3 this Saturday, the 26th. I don't think I've forgotten anything.
Well, I think we've covered everything.
Yep.
And the weather's gonna be beautiful.
It is going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
We can't wait.
Yeah,
We can't
weather's
wait.
gonna be good. And there's a lot of stuff going on over there. A lot of displays, a lot of things that's really interesting. And they put them in the hangars, all that, and then all the planes that's out there. Not to mention, even though there's not, everybody loves the military planes, but the other planes are going to be there too.
Yeah.
So that's going
Oh,
to be
we forgot Gunny.
Oh,
Gunny. You forgot Gunny.
Gunny's
Poor
There you
bringing
go.
all his stuff.
Yeah, he's got a
He-
big setup. He's got a bunch of period era, different things from different wars. I mean, all kinds of stuff that
All
he
the way
brings
from
out.
war between the states to
Yeah,
present.
a lot of memorabilia.
He's got
if you wanna-
some American Revolution stuff
Right.
too, all the way back.
That's unreal.
And again, very educational.
Oh,
Very educational. So.
keep that in mind, you school teachers and principals and superintendents. Keep that in mind. That encourage these kids to come and see this. They really need to see it because, I see so many times kids have no idea, why do I have to stand up for the national anthem? Why do I have to take my hat off? This is a time to learn.
Right.
Instead
Yes.
of getting down on your knees.
We don't do that. Yeah. We don't do that.
Have you seen the lines? I don't know what about over in Clay County.
They got
so
lines.
I've been trying to
They
vote.
got lines and
I've been trying to vote for a week, and every time I went down there, the line's so long, I can't wait. So I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to get over there today and do that. But are the lines like that over in Clay County too?
They are very long.
I've never seen
we
it like this.
outfoxed them another more. We went 15 minutes before the polls opened at
Right.
8, and we were first one in. But by
Right.
the time we got out, the line was growing.
Right. That's the way
rapidly.
it's been every morning over there, just around the corner of the
Do
building.
it ahead of
completely.
time too. Do it ahead of
Well,
time.
this is the first time that's been encouraged, you know,
yeah.
Well,
to vote early.
That's because last time everybody voted on the day of. They forgot to count them.
Well, I'll be honest, I've never voted early. I've always been very
Me too.
traditional. But
Me too.
you know, at the same time, what if something were to happen on election day? You got
Yeah,
sick.
what
your
if
car,
Fanny stops up the
your,
toilet?
Your car breaks
That
down.
could happen.
You have an emergency. So it's not a bad idea. If you've got an opportunity to get in there and vote, go ahead and do it. Be sure and have your ID in North Carolina. You're going to need that.
Yes.
And I heard, Patrick, I want to reference something I heard you saying to Harry on the earlier show, talking about the illegal, non-registered citizens that had a voter registration. Do you recall talking about that?
It's okay to say illegal aliens.
Yeah, you can
Well,
do that.
I wasn't sure if I was remembering it right. Is that what it was? You had
Yeah,
illegal
Illegal aliens.
that were registered to vote, but none of them have actually voted. But I think the bigger point that I would take away from that is the fact that Georgia instituted having to show ID that's going to keep that from happening,
Right.
right?
That's exactly right. All of it, all the 20 that were on the rolls were done prior to the voter ID requirement. And by the way, all of those 20 people have been referred to the Secretary of State, or not the Attorney General.
I just
for
wanted to
prosecution
In North Carolina?
No, this is in Georgia.
in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that point out because there's been so much backlash about requiring identification to vote. You know, these are people that could have voted without that stipulation.
And who is the Attorney General?
It's your
Chris
own
Carr.
state. It's your own state.
How'd that work out for us last
He
election?
doesn't know.
How'd that work out for us last election? I was just asking.
Well, I don't think 20 people made that big a difference in the last election, but they
Well,
You know
they're-
what? This show was doing really good talking about the event, and then Stephen put it back.
I'm
in the
sorry.
bin
No,
again.
I did that because
I didn't say
wanted.
anything.
I started it because
No,
I was
we
trying
were
to.
talking about voting. If we just talked
Well, do
about
early voting because if you do late voting in the state of Georgia, it's like 3:00 in the morning. Everybody has to go because everybody shows up at about 3:30.
There you go.
300,000 people voted at what 3:00, 3 a.m. What time was it? All they voted, Pat.
What? You're breaking up. Breaking up, Stephen.
Yeah, late voting. Let's talk about late voting. There you go.
I was just promoting the fact that we need to vote. I really strongly I've voted ever since I was 18 in every election, and there have been many elections that I didn't like either candidate all that much. But I had
I
somebody.
think those lines that you're seeing are a good indication that people have finally figured out that they need to vote. So
Exactly.
that's a good thing.
Exactly right.
We
Exactly right.
got something else to give away. Let's do that and take a quick break. What do you got there?
I have got a free coffee from Conservative Grounds. Now, are these guys over in Blairsville?
No, they're in Morganton.
Morganton. Okay,
Yeah,
good
Morganton.
deal.
That's a cool place,
I've
y'all.
been
No
hearing their
kidding.
commercials. So conservative grounds. I understand they've got a table set up over there with
No, they've got the Oval Office.
Oval Office.
Yeah.
You can have your coffee with Ronald Reagan and Donald Trump, I
Yeah.
believe is what I heard.
Yeah.
But they're giving away a free cup of coffee and a Trump Vance sticker.
Yep.
And a white privilege card, whatever that does for you, I'm not sure.
Oh, that
But
gets you in.
Apparently, it's a cool little place.
That
They've
gets
got a
you
bunch
in.
of. If you want to buy Trump stuff, I guess you can buy that there too. That's what I hear.
And they got good coffee.
Yeah, I heard the coffee is
Yeah,
really good.
good
So,
coffee.
Free cup of coffee. So Patrick's going to give you guys a question, and then Steven's going to screw up the commercial, and then we're going to take a break.
That sounds about right. What's the question, Pat?
You want the question now?
Well, yeah.
Okay, what percent of the Sahara Desert is actually covered with sand?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's dumb. I ain't even around here. Anyway,
Where
Rose
is
Auto.
it? Where is the Sahara, Steven?
It's out in New Mexico. Who we got?
We got Emory Alexander.
Hey, Emory, what's going on, man? No, we don't have Emory Alexander.
I guess he
Come
he
on,
lost
Emory.
hope.
Come on, Emory. Hey, I wouldn't want to mention it.
You
I want
there,
to make a
Emerald?
correction.
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Hey, I'm here.
Okay, we'd lost you there for a minute. Where's the Sahara Desert at?
That's not the question.
The Sahara Desert is in Africa, and 25% of it is covered by sand.
Emory, you're amazing, buddy. You're a winner.
Well, I appreciate that. I really like conservative coffee over there. I've been there a few times, and it's a really cool place. So, and it's close to where I live too. So I'm
Thanks for
looking
saying that,
forward to
because
my
I want to correct what I said earlier. That's in Mineral Bluff. It's
Right.
at 138
okay,
Fauna
look,
Lane.
Technically, they say Mineral Bluff, but it's really 515, right before you get to the Dunkin' Donuts as
Yeah.
you're going into Blue Ridge.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's right on 515. I guess technically they call that Mineral Bluff, but it's really Morganton.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
what
why
we
they
call it.
that,
That's
but-
the locals call it Morganton.
Well, the address is
Yeah.
Mineral Bluff.
Well, that's for all them
Yeah,
foreigners in
yeah.
there. All right, man. Well, drink up and have fun, okay?
Hey, listen, I got a quick question for Pat.
Okay.
He's been saying he's not voting for Trump and he's not voting for Harris all this time. Well, they're getting down to the wire, so I'm wondering who he's going to vote for. And when I went to vote the other day, there are other candidates. There's a Green Party candidate, and there's a Libertarian candidate. So I just wonder if he's picked one of those two to vote for yet.
The answer is no. If you looked at your ballot at the bottom of that list of candidates, there's an empty space.
Yeah.
That's where I'm voting.
Are you going?
Right, Stephen Phillips? in there?
Yeah. I could win this thing, folks.
If he was the last person on earth, no.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, look, if you're not voting for Trump, at least don't vote for Harris. So that's all I got to
I
say.
said all along that I couldn't ever vote for Harris.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Well, if
I'm gonna
you're
hold
not
you to it.
voting for Trump, then you're voting for Harris. I don't care who you write in. But that's just
Gee, there you go. There's Stephen.
yeah.
Fake news. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. Hey, I got a question here. Ask Sherry if there is a parade in Andrews Saturday morning.
They are not doing the parade this year.
They're not.
They're not.
No, they're
I'm
not
sorry.
doing the parade
that was
this year.
And that was something that we had talked about early on. Part of the reason I think the parade was kind of put aside is we had so much general traffic and people trying to get to the event that it was difficult for the parade to be completed. So it was a struggle because we were trying to park over there in Andrews. The parade's trying to go through, so we're not doing the parade this year. Sorry.
Okay, got that out of the way. All right, before we go, though, tell everybody what, when, and where, and how to get there.
Go, John.
Go, John.
How to get there? Go to Andrews.
There you go.
That's between Murphy and Andrews, but you'll see we have message boards out, and they're blinking already about the event and giving you directions. Go in. You can. I'm going to make a suggestion. Now we have Cherokee County Transit is donating or supplying 4 vehicle buses to help transport people.
So where are they going to
from-
be do pickups at?
Oak Grove Baptist Church is
which
one
is where
on that end.
141 comes in
On
right
Old
there.
Road.
Old Airport Road.
Next to the old chipper
Old
mill
Airport
down
Road,
there.
right.
And then the other one is up there at what is the name of that? Not Valley Village.
Valley Village, I think it is. It's where the old Fred's used to be.
Where
It's
Fred's used to be,
yep,
that parking lot. Yeah.
Yep, they're going to pick
so
up
you
there.
can ride the bus in, and we'll have a place to, catch the bus and all that.
But
good
we're
stuff.
going to have quite a bit of parking.
Oh, yeah,
And
well.
we've got handicap spaces set up, and
Right.
we're going to have some carts out there to haul people. If you have to park way out in the cornfield, we'll have some folks out there with golf carts that can ride
Yeah,
you.
we've got
ride
a
you in.
25-acre field.
But let's tell them when and where again. It's going to be this Saturday, the 26th, starting at 10 a.m. That's going to run till 3 p.m. Come out there and grab you some good food, some ice cream, look at the planes.
And the
Talk to a
cars
vet.
and motorcycles.
Thank a vet. And if you're a veteran, please take this opportunity to come
Yep.
out and be honored. Let us feed you. Let us give you a free raffle ticket so you might be able to win one of these great
Absolutely. Now
donations.
look at the name of this event, Welcome Home. This is these guys that were in Vietnam and Korea. They never had a regular welcome home parade or anything.
But to be clear, this is for everybody.
but it's for
Everybody
every
who's
vet.
ever served or who is serving.
if there's still somebody around from the Civil War, come on. We don't know if they're going to be one of them that pop up.
Don't talk about Carl like that.
Oh, man, that was rough.
That's bad.
Hey, we need to get Carl on here one day. We need to have a whole hour of talking about the Civil War because you're like you're the Civil War genius. You know all the history of that, right?
It's quite a bit.
And
But I don't use history books.
right.
You want to talk history, talk true history, get in the archives, state national archives, Library of Congress, because everything else is opinions.
Right. And
That's
you've
true.
got, we've talked a lot about it, and there's a lot that you've shed the light on that a lot of folks don't realize. It's always kind of a race
A lot of
thing.
it they don't want to hear.
Well, the history is written by the winners. So if you're writing a history book,
Exactly.
it's who won the war.
Right.
Exactly.
Yep. I told y'all Carl was there. He could tell you all about it.
If you had the opportunity to look at one of the American history books that they're using in public schools, folks, that's not history.
I've not even looked at
I'm
them.
sorry, I taught it for years.
Right.
And how many times do you see Jane Fonda and her cronies mentioned in there? Never.
Bad word.
And it's in there now?
It's just like news. No, it's not. They won't talk about
Oh,
that.
yeah. Yeah.
And how
'Cause
she
she-
treated POWs and all that stuff.
She did. She did. She was actually, she was,
She's cruel. That woman's evil.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And these vets have not forgotten that.
Nope.
well, I ain't forgot it either.
And
Yeah, I hadn't
so
forgot it.
they're welcome home now, though. Come
Yeah.
on home. We're glad to have you.
You dang right we are. We appreciate our veterans, and I get so upset because they're all these illegal immigrants coming in. They're handing the money right and left, and then what we got, Puddin'? We got to hurry.
Oh, we got Nate Carter.
Hey, Nate.
Hey, I got a question for Patrick.
All right.
Okay, what event happened 41 years ago as of yesterday in Marine Corps history?
Is he there?
The bombing of the barracks in, where was it? Beirut?
Yes. Wow, you got it. Okay. I was trying to call yesterday, but I couldn't get through. Anyway.
Well, you did good. He stumped you on that one. You could have asked me that. I didn't know that.
I know.
Shut up. Hang up on him, Puddin'.
Hey, that'd be a good segment to add to the show, Stephen.
Ask
Is,
Stephen Phillips.
Well, no, not ask Stephen Phillips.
Yeah.
Remember
Stump
word of the day?
Stephen?
Yeah,
Really?
remember Stump Stephen?
You
No,
want him?
I meant to call in and talk to Patrick Malone about different historical events relating to our veterans,
Yeah.
especially coming up on Veterans Day.
Hey, we need a
Been
big
good.
shout out to Logan Turnpike Mill for bringing this part of the show. We
Oh.
always give stuff away from Logan Turnpike Mill, and that is one of the greatest things that I don't know what you just did. But anyway, we love Logan Turnpike Mill. So if y'all want any kind of grits or anything like that, they have got the store full. And we're talking presidents go there, honestly.
Well, they ship all over the world, don't they?
Yeah.
Are you still sending it down to
I
Paul
send it
Ford?
everywhere. Yeah,
You-
Paul, I actually sent him there about a few weeks ago, and then we had another
grits.
guest on. They actually sent him straight from there. So it's
They-
crazy how
they've
these
got
folks,
really
because they
good-
can't get it out there in them cities. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they can't get it.
Even I understand some presidents don't even have to pay.
Well, they do have to pay unless you're Bill Clinton. He stumped them on the bill. So, and that's the truth. They got the bill stuck up on the wall
know.
over there.
I know.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's pretty funny.
and Bill is a supporter of Kamala. So if that tells you anything,
Does his support really count for all that much?
Hey, Tarzan passed away.
The real Tarzan?
Yeah, Ron Eli passed away yesterday.
Wait a minute. Johnny Weissmiller's
Yeah,
the
Johnny
real.
Was not
Johnny
no,
Weissmiller was
no.
the original Tarzan.
Ron Eli,
No,
he wasn't
was
a good one.
not.
news.
He was
Fake
not.
Are you kidding?
Johnny Weissmiller was the first Tarzan, the television Tarzan.
No,
Yes, he
it was
was.
not.
Black and white.
Correct.
No.
It's like saying Richard Bronson was 007. Come on, Stephen. There's got to be a kernel of truth in your conspiracy.
Well, now, Patrick, to be fair, it could just be ignorance.
Oh, shut up.
I didn't say that. But
Thanks for
you
having me,
have a
Stephen.
point,
We
Jerry.
appreciate
Hey,
it.
y'all, Pat's going to be over. He's coming in Friday to vote in Georgia, so he'll be over at the show there Saturday. Y'all come on out. We'll talk more about that. Y'all got cars? We're looking for cars. I know they got a bunch coming, but it's going to be a cool show over there with all the planes and all that. So, and we appreciate y'all guys
Bring
coming
your
in.
suntan lotion.
There you go. All right, we'll talk to y'all bright and early in the morning.